I am taking charge as of this week to help plan this bachelor party for my brother.
And you're making moves. You're asking people.
Oh, I made moves today. Dennis can tell you about it. It's a lot of work.
Who was in charge before?
Matt had booked the Airbnb and just like organized the list, and then kind of just the plans just kind of stalled out there.
You know what's funny? I've been checking my email, like, because he sent the email to like my junk email that I just use for everything, and I've been checking it every day to see if he sent a message about the update of the bachelor party.
Exactly. So I was like, all right, I need to
out about it.
Well, he's working on the wedding, and I eventually needed to just step up and start helping. So like this week, it was
You're
my
a hero.
Yeah, thanks.
Selfless.
So I was working on like, it's not easy because it's a group of 15 people. So like I needed to like contact people, confirm, like I had to talk to Sam and try to get a hard answer from Sam. And you know how that goes.
What did he say? Because he texted me over the weekend. And
He says he's flights. He says he's in, and I'm taking him at his word for now, which his word equals about 25%.
Yeah.
But and the hardest part about this though is today I had to, because we were on an email thread with everybody, and I'm like, okay, this isn't going anywhere. So I took the bold move of creating a group chat, which I didn't have 6 or 7 of the numbers. So I'm trying to like, add numbers, figure out whose numbers which, and put it all into an iPhone group chat. Half of them are Androids, so like it's not easy to like
I was
manipulate.
Confused when I got this text.
For sure.
Lisa got the text too. She's like, why is Kevin texting me with all these random numbers? And then I'm like, oh God, I don't know most of these numbers either. It was like 15 numbers. I only knew like 3 of them. And I'm like, I think Kevin's phone got hacked. And I replied,
oh, is that what you thought?
What's the scam? Because Kevin just sent hi.
Yeah, I just sent a group chat to 15 like random people that just said like, hi, how is everybody doing?
Yeah.
Just
that is
joke.
funny.
So because Lisa was on it too, I'm like, there's no reason that Lisa and all these random numbers would be on it.
No, but can you put yourself in my situation though? It's not like a big screen. Like you have to just like pick 15 numbers from this little screen. And I think what happened was I must have her number dual saved or something with another person's number, because I know I picked the wrong number for one of the people.
Just saving space, group the Lisas together.
I don't know. The fact that it was Lisa that ended up in there is a miracle.
And me also. I could get, maybe you were trying to get me. And
no, I don't know how Lisa ended up in there. Do you know Lisa's phone number?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it here.
Okay, can you?
All 50 of our listeners are going to be calling her.
I'll believe it.
440. I don't believe you're going to.
Kevin, what's your?
I'm going to believe it.
No, while you're in the middle of telling the number,
4732.
Fuck that, Kevin. What's your email address? You got one shot, so I could give you all that San Diego recommendations.
KevinStudent20@gmail.com. I'll have to bleep that too. God forbid one of our.
He won't bleep out Bob McAvoy, but
that was too deep in the pod.
I know you're not going to fucking bleep it out.
I'm bleeping out Lisa's phone number.
All right.
Wait, what was I looking? Oh, okay. So
you're gonna see this list. You're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, I got everything." This is from 2018 though.
Oh,
so
pre-COVID.
Yeah, that's what that is the problem.
Dennis, is it? Okay, for whatever reason,
I'm gonna send this to Dennis.
Apple
too. I feel like Dennis will actually help.
Has one of the friends that I know in that group chat I have 2 numbers saved to their phone, and one of them is Lisa's for some reason. I don't know how that happened. I must have like accidentally added it.
I guess I've never seen them in the same room. Those 2 people.
Yeah. And
same person.
I don't know how that happened, but again, I am so glad it was just Lisa. It could have been so many worse people from my past that I accidentally included in that group chat.
It was just weird because I was standing next to her, and then for whatever reason, Android phones, when you get a text from them, it's like 2008, and all the texts come in like 30-minute like sprints, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't get them right away.
Me.
Like the first text, I got like 30 of them at once, and I'm like, what the fuck? And
what the fuck is that? Fucking green text.
Yeah, and I got 30 of them at once. The Android shit fucks people up.
Okay, well, I have nothing more to say about that.
But I have something to say about Bachelor Party group text.
Oh boy, is it a lot.
It is. It's a lot. And I feel like it's kind of like when a networking event is what I equate it to, where there's a lot of people you don't know. And it's like, how do I make a good first impression on these guys? You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it just I think everyone's thinking the same thing. And it's just so many jokes without much planning in it. And everyone agrees to everything that someone suggests, but there's no definite answer on anything.
I agree with that. But it's my job to take all this and make the definite answer.
Yeah, I think Kevin, the best bachelor parties, someone just plans everything and the other people just show up. Like, I'm not going to be disappointed with anything you plan.
No. I'm really liking both. Like either, well, we're definitely going to do some kind of beach day on Friday. We just hang out at a beach all day.
Shirts off or on?
Tarps off.
You can keep your shirt on if you want. I might too. And then we're definitely. I like the idea of either going to the horse racing track. Have you ever been to one of those? It's so much fun.
Not horse. I've been a dog.
Horse racing is. I mean,
What? You haven't been to a horse racing track, but you've been to a dog racing track?
Yeah, my uncle Skip used to work at a dog racing track.
Your uncle
Rest in
Skip?
peace.
Of course he worked at a dog racing track.
And
So
he was like a big scammer too, I think. And
I bet he was. I bet Skip was.
He used to live in a trailer in Florida.
Oh my God. I could have guessed every single one of these scenarios of how this went down. This is the most stereotypical dog racetrack owner.
He didn't own it. He worked at one. He
Oh.
worked the window at one, collecting cash,
Okay.
skipping
So
money on the side, I think.
Yeah.
Dennis,
think
the other
so,
thing I
too.
want to organize is instead of a beer pong tournament, I want to do a baseball tournament. That like drinking game we played
That
called
game
baseball.
was,
That game
was
is
fun.
so fun. Yeah.
Matt Stew, anyone listening right now, you could steal on him all day long.
I'll explain the rules for anybody who
And
hasn't.
it's fun because more than 4 people can play.
Yeah,
can
you
have
can
a
do
lot
like
of
teams
people.
of 4. We could do like 3 or 4 teams of. The game is it's basically lined up like beer pong, but instead of a triangle, it's just 3 or 4 beers lined in a row, and the last beer is stacked higher, so there's a cup below it. If that makes any sense, so it's like a tier higher than the other ones, and you either hit a single, double, triple, or home run. And how do you explain the stealing rule? Basically, there's a beer in the middle of the table, and if you run over and flip cup it before the other person catches you or beats you, you get to steal the base.
Yeah,
it's a
if you're
blast.
the team batting and you have someone on base, you get to advance a base if you do the flip cup before someone else. That's the most fun element of it. And Matt, the Bachelor, is one of the worst people I've ever seen play it.
He was having that was a long day. I'll give
It
him.
was.
It
He
was a
was the
long
most
day.
ready I've ever seen someone for it, but the most delayed when it actually started happening.
Yeah, it was a
Good
long
stance.
day. He drove it to the green on that first hole. That took a lot of.
Oh yeah. And he won the our little tournament.
Oh yeah, he did. Okay, well our main topic today to cover is Epstein Files.
Oh,
Are you ready to do that? You forgot about that, didn't you?
Is that still
I
going to
did.
be the thing?
I've done zero research on it, but I'm very curious on what it's about.
I keep hearing stuff
Oh.
on the news, so I feel like I could piece together some.
Maybe we
some
try to
things.
piece it together. That would
Let's
be
ease into
our
that
thing.
later. Yeah, the first thing I want
Yeah.
to talk about though is obviously because I'm a degenerate gambler, I tuned into the MLB All Star events on Monday and Tuesday, and baseball's back, dude. It was so much fun. The home run derby. Oh, and your boy
You
Cal
think it's
Raleigh
back?
won.
I love that he's my boy just because he's American.
He's your neighbor.
That is true. So I was happy to hear that he won.
He's a beast, dude. He is just like these baseball players. They're built like the guy from the Fantastic Four, the Thing. You know what I'm talking about with the orange.
Are
No,
they juicing again?
No clue.
I don't know.
That's
if
what
they're
that's what I thought too, because he's on track with Barry Bonds' record.
And he does not look like Aaron Judge or Barry Bonds or Shohei Ohtani. He's like a little meatball.
Kevin, so you're saying baseball's back?
Yes, I am.
According to the Economic Times, the MLB All Star Game sees TV rating drop despite swing off spectacular.
You know, we don't go off of stats. We
I don't go off
vibes.
data. Yeah,
It's all
vibes.
vibes.
I
Vibes
know.
only.
I'm a gut. guy.
Wait.
My-
But this is saying from the MLB.com, we'll take their word with a grain of salt because they're trying to sell themselves. This
We're-
oh fuck.
Look,
We're
the-
great. Never been better. Nothing to see here other than some great competitive baseball.
They don't want some half-ass fans. The fans that are watching are like willing to pay whatever. They are diehards. Like they have a nice. But
I've always heard baseball is one of the hardest sports to grow because there's so many rules around clips and like sharing stuff on social media, where basketball and the NFL is more flexible with it, but baseball, like especially watching baseball too, is so hard. Like it's on the fucking weirdest Bally's network, and then now it's something I think it's like DraftKings network.
yeah,
it's interesting because it's not like it's just a U.S. sport though, like football. I mean, I know football's not strictly U.S., but I don't think there's any other big leagues. Like it's humongous in Japan,
humongous in
South
the
America,
Caribbean.
Yeah, but it's just like the local basic games are on these weird ass networks. It used to be Sports
I can't
Time
fucking
Ohio.
watch. Yeah, I can't watch any of the Mariners games, and I have like all of our local channels. I don't have Root Sports though, and to get Root Sports, you have to pay like $25 a month.
Yeah,
and it's like I don't care that much, but I got to
go to one of those
see
websites
some games.
And you click the link, and an ad appears, and then you click it again, and an ad appears. And
and then there's a chat
adjust
to the left
volume. Yeah,
with a bunch of racist slurs in there.
A lot of slot machines. You might catch a little porn on accident.
Oh, yeah. I said that to someone once, and they're like, that's just displaying ads on what you are used to watching.
Oh,
no,
what a narc.
That is not the case. Okay, let's get back to Home Run Derby, though, because I did have one little point to make about it, and I'm curious your guys' thoughts. Okay, so before the Home Run Derby, I bet $1 on this guy named Junior Caminero to win the Home Run Derby.
$1 is like 1,000, right?
Yeah, let me put it this way: I bet one unit.
I dropped a quick buck.
Yeah,
I dropped the unit on Junior Caminero. He was the least favorite to win the Derby. It was plus 1,300 odds. The guy who the guy who won it was plus 300. He was the favorite.
Oh wow!
But so Junior Caminero
sense,
ended up getting to the final round. He's this like chubby Jose Ramirez looking Dominican guy. Doesn't speak a lick of English. Cruised through the first 2 rounds, like won by a landslide. Okay, he actually won so fast in the second round that they do like a head to head that he didn't even have to swing halfway through. He just quit halfway through because he was so far ahead. But then he gets to the third. He gets to the third round against Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh goes first, hits a bunch of bangers, bunch of bombers, and
nice.
Is that the term? I don't know.
I don't know. You said dingers, so you're good.
Bunch of ropers. Don't they call them ropers or something? Or no, that's a sex thing.
Doesn't sound good.
And then so this guy starts out hot. He has 2 minutes to hit as many home runs as he can. He hits like 9 in the first minute. You know how in Home Run Derby there's all the little kids running around catching balls? Okay, on his 10th home run, a little kid robs one of his home runs, causing the guy to have to like pause for a second and call a timeout because he just didn't know what the ruling was. Like, does it count? Does it not? Like, it completely.
What a catch by that kid.
It was an incredible catch by like this 11-year-old boy.
But fuck that kid. I'm so pissed.
But it's a huge asterisk because it shifted his, like, can you imagine if that happened to you? You're doing a golf swing and all of a sudden something weird happens. Like, you're going to be thrown off for the next minute. Like, you just like, he was in a perfect flow state and this kid robs his home run and ruins everything. And then he doesn't.
So, did he win it?
No. And then he took a timeout, had to go back into it, and was like a shell of himself after that.
Oh, so this was the guy that you bet on. That was not the favorite. The opposite.
I lost it because that kid robbed his home run.
Did he seem pissed off?
No, because it's like a fun event, but he just seemed like naturally fazed by it. Like, and he seemed confused. Like, it just like occupied 50% of his mind when 100% of his mind needed to be on hitting dingers. It was so frustrating.
How old was the kid?
Must have been 11 or 12 years old.
Fucking dumbass.
I know. I looked the kid up on TikTok. I have this information.
Are you trying to
dox him? Yeah. Dox him right now. Dox his ass.
He knew better. He's old enough to know better than that.
11? Dude, at 11, I was just so smart. Everything I did was smart.
Yeah. You would have caught that ball too, but you knew to let that one fly because it's Home Run Derby.
You know what? I'm lucky enough that I would be trying to catch the ball, but not athletic enough to actually do it. So I would drop it, and someone would be like, "Good thing you didn't catch that." I'd be like, "Yeah,
thank God." That was my thought too. Other than that, though, the All Star Game I ended up catching on the end of that yesterday too, and they did this cool thing where it was almost like PKs. in soccer, but instead it went into extra time or whatever, and each team selected 3 guys, and they all had 3 hits to get as many home runs as they can. So like every swing would be so they all had 3 swings to get as many home runs as they can.
I saw a tweet about that, and I was confused.
And the guy who won it, Dennis, was the guy Schwarber, who won it for them, was Schwarber, who fucked the Cleveland Indians back in 2016 by like hitting nonstop homers. Another meatball type guy.
Oh, okay.
I hate that guy, but he was such a beast. He hit 3 for 3 on the home runs. Really exciting.
That'd be cool for them to do that in a regular game, but I guess how would you? They're throwing these easy pitches that score home runs, so you can't have the other team throw easy pitches like that. But
it's. I was actually talking about with somebody. It's kind of like one of the flaws of soccer. Like it's not an accurate reflection of who won the game. It's almost like you just played this really hard game. You both tied, and then now all of a sudden, like, okay, now let's flip a card to see who won. Like it's playing a completely different game.
Well, I mean, you could say that about football. It's like, hey, this whole time we're throwing the football down the field, and then, oh, we're close enough that we can do this weird thing where we kick a football through the field goal.
But that's part of the natural game flow.
That's part of the game. Yeah,
that's true. I guess
it would be like if they wheeled out
at the end.
It would be like if they wheeled out one of those inflatable things with the holes in it, and you had to like, all right, everybody get the quarterback out here. We're gonna see who can throw it in the hole the most. No, it's completely different. Okay, well now we're talking about TV, and Dennis, this has been on my mind all weekend long. You watched Sullivan's Crossing?
Yeah, I did. I walked into my wife watching it.
The only thing I know about it is it has Chad Michael Murray on it, who has 3 notable roles. He was One Tree Hill, the handsome kid in One Tree Hill.
What year did that come out?
That came out in like 2004 or maybe 2003.
So almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. Still looks relatively the same.
Well, Lisa's like, yeah, that's Chad Michael Murray. And I'm like, when did the show come out? Because he looks good. But I'm like, this guy's got to be what? 40, 50 almost? 50 something?
Oh, and is this show on your radar?
I had to look up who Chad Michael Murray is.
And why did you have to get so close to your mic to tell us that?
Oh, I didn't know how far away I was from it because I wasn't looking at the mic. I was looking at my phone, which is far away.
Yeah.
I was going to ask if this Sullivan's Crossing, if that was a new show, or is this
it's like show? On Netflix, but it's the most watched show on Netflix right now.
It's like the banner. When you open up Netflix, it's always the banner now.
Lisa's watching.
I know it's not because I have not seen this.
At least
I think it is on yours.
algorithm.
Yeah. I think you're.
Oh, it says #1 TV show streaming.
Which one do you always see, Owen?
Let me look at this.
I know it's not that though, because I look at that so often to see if there, and I would have noticed this. 7.2 like out of 10. This fight. Is the most. Yeah, I rewatched that. just to catch Mike Tyson's butt cheeks and laugh.
Okay, Owen. I went to Netflix /top 10/TV. Here's the top TV shows on Netflix right now. #1 is The Sandman. Number 2. Number 2, another show that begins with the Waterfront.
Yeah, and that one's showing up for me.
Number 3, Sullivan's Crossing.
Hold on, let me see if I can log in.
Number 4, Seven Bears, which I've seen almost every episode of.
So what's your review of Sullivan's Crossing, Dennis?
So I'm watching this, and
I got a little.
I'm watching. Do you see these guys? This is on like a Friday night. I actually went golfing with Mr. B and Drew, the listener, and we got some drinks. So I come back, and Lisa's watching this, and I'm a little buzzed, and I'm like, this show is, the way they talk to each other is just so unnatural. It's just, and I'm like, this has got to be a CW show. She's like, no, it's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. And I look it up, and it says it's a CTV production. I'm like, what the fuck, CTV?
Canada, right?
I thought it was Christian television. And I told Lisa that, and she almost turned it off like right away because she was afraid it was like a Christian network show, because that's what it seems like, the way the acting is and stuff.
Very wholesome.
All right, I was mistaken. Sullivan's Crossing is #1 on top 10, but on like the most like top searches, only on Netflix stuff. This is the first time I've seen this though.
Must have just
Did it
appeared for
just
the
come
first
out?
time.
Because I keep on seeing The Waterfront, and I've been seeing Squid Games, WWE Raw.
No, I think this is a few. It's not even a Netflix original. It
I
was
know,
on
but did it just? I'm asking if
I think it just
came onto
premiered on like
Netflix.
Netflix in July or something.
Yeah, on
Strange.
Netflix. It's not worth watching at all. So like, this show is basically a CW show, and I was trying to think about what makes a show a CW show, and I think it has to do with strong professional female women in some newer situation that they weren't in before.
I don't know. Like the first show that comes to my mind when I think of CW is Riverdale, and it's just like a.
Oh, really?
It's just like a teen. It was for a long time. It was like a very teenage, and then like Vampire Diaries was on that. Like just a very like female oriented, skewing a little younger.
I think of like Gilmore Girls. Was that CW?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so.
I think
no,
of that.
maybe it wasn't. No, that might not have been.
I think of
You know why?
what else is CW?
Because
I'm looking it
there's
up.
a woman in charge of the head. She's the head of scripted and unscripted programming.
This would make a great podcast topic. I could talk about the CW
About
for all.
women.
This is we're talking about. We're on the podcast right now.
Oh, good call. Let's talk about it then. Some of the
About
This would be a good
we're
topic
on
for
the
next week
podcast
for sure.
talking about the CW.
We should start a
And you're
podcast and talk about this.
And you're suggesting it should be a podcast topic?
Some of the most popular CW shows of all time are Supernatural, Smallville, Vampire Diaries.
Smallville, Matt. Love Smallville. Remember
I
that.
haven't fucking watched. I've never watched anything on the CW. Is what I'm realizing right now.
I've either of I.
Gilmore
I
Girls. Everybody
get them
hates
confused
Chris.
with ABC Family also, or whatever.
Charmed.
Freeform.
Yeah, all those cable shows that are now disappearing were so confusing, and it's kind of how the streaming services are becoming more and more niche. Like those cable networks are so like the difference between ABC Family and there was like Fox Family and there was VH1 and VH1 2. It's like who could keep track of all that shit?
This show also just so unrealistic, just everything. She went to the bar with her friend.
You
And
think Dune is realistic?
Hey, don't talk about Dune.
I more so than this, what I'm about to tell you. Listen,
Time out.
Let Dennis fucking talk. Kevin, you haven't let Dennis say anything this whole podcast.
I know.
no, I feel like I've been cutting people off, so to me it's fine. What's
Kevin
time
going
out?
like that? Yeah,
I canceled my timeout.
Oh, you know, so you say timeout, but you don't say the cancel timeout part.
Well, it's my
Timeout
it's my
canceled.
fault.
All right. Let me just say this. So she goes to a bar in Sullivan's Crossing. Sullivan, I guess her name is. That might be the name of the town or the girl.
Okay.
So she goes to the bar and she's like in a bad mood.
I'd be surprised if that's the name of the girl.
I would too. Also, be surprised if that's the name of the town. I don't think it's
No, because
either.
she's back in she's from Boston and she's a doctor and she's back in her hometown in Canada.
Oh, that must have been a culture shock for her.
Yeah. And CTV is Canadian TV, not Christian.
Neurosurgeon Maggie Sullivan. Last name
okay.
Sullivan.
That's her last name. All right. So she's back in Sullivan town. And
Nova Scotia.
she's pissed because she can't fuck Chad Michael Murray. But this is the premise of the show, basically, because she has a
Aren't
boyfriend.
we all?
And Chad Michael Murray is just at bars, kind of sitting in corners, clapping a lot when she karaoke's and things in this one scene at least. So she's at the bar. Her and her friend are like, yeah, I'm having a bad night. She's like, let's order a round of shots. Do a shot. Then order another round. Then another round. Then another round. 4 shots in a row. And this is like her getting
Was
drunk.
it tequila?
I think so, yeah.
Because
Could you
know what they
imagine
say,
doing
1
4 shots?
tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor.
Yeah, they went to 4.
Yeah, she should be on the floor.
Could you imagine doing that many shots?
No,
back to
I think
back to
about that all
back?
the time. The last time I did that was in college, or like early 20s, and it's an instant blackout, and your night
Yeah.
is ruined.
This
That
is
was-
not someone
there
that
was-
drinks.
Yeah,
In the
that
show.
was something that they do
Should be in the
at the
hospital.
bar I worked at was called the Frozen Four, and it was all the frozen drinks. So they had like Rumplemints, Jaeger, I think Goldschlager.
Those are
and
all
then-
high alcohol percentage
Yeah.
too.
So you do 4 of those back to back. And anytime that someone made you do that, it was immediate blackout. You got like 10, 15 minutes before
Yeah.
you're toast.
I just don't like them. I think it's a way. I was thinking about it while I'm watching this. It's a way to show that this character is going to be drunk really quickly. Because if you just show them like drinking a beer or something over time, it's like a quick way to show a character is going to be drunk.
I agree. I agree. I think that's very accurate. Because
Nail it.
Because someone's like, no, she's gonna drink like 4 beers, and then someone's like, no, we need to cut to the chase, 4 shots, get it done, move on to the next clip.
It's so funny watching this. Sorry, I keep talking.
I have the opposite problem watching Sex in the City. There'll be like a storyline where Carrie Bradshaw, Sarah Jessica Parker will be like, and then 3 beers later, I was wasted. I'm like, she's wasted off of 3 beers? Like, what the she thought you lived in New York.
She's on something else too, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Those New Yorkers.
All right, Dennis, can I just do my quick timeout now since I cut you off finally? Speaking of Dune, I rewatched
Okay.
I rewatched the first half of Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal by the same director. And
Oh.
that has moved up to top 10 movies for
I've
me.
never seen that movie.
That movie
never heard
is
of it.
fucking incredible.
I've
It's-
always seen clips from it. I want to
Don't
watch
expect Dune, but expect the same intensity in a very different setting and situation. It is top 10 movie for me. Incredible movie.
it. That guy's
Enemy with
movies
Jake
are all-
Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm. It's
I
one of
love
his
Jake
early
Gyllenhaal
movies.
too.
Set in Toronto. Really cool setting. Because I watched the
It's like he's an
Brutalist,
army vet or something, right?
no, not even close.
Oh, okay.
He has played an army vet and other things. I think he's a professor.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of a completely different movie than with the one with Tobey Maguire.
You should be thinking like Jarhead.
Yeah, I remember seeing that movie with my dad. And the
movie
guy's
is
jerking off in the
super-
bathroom, and it was the first time that I knew what that meant. And I
The movie
knew
wasn't that old. That
Huh?
movie must have came out when you were like 18.
no, that was like 2005. Jarhead?
15?
Jarhead's old. That is a stressful
2005.
movie. I watched that.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
So
made
I
me
remember
feel stressed
watching
out.
that in theaters with my dad. So I had to be 15. My dad took me to the rated R movie, and the guy's jerking off, and I'm just like, this is really awkward because I knew what it meant. I feel like any other time I might have seen that, I had no idea what it meant. But I mean, with my dad next to me, so
So you're jerking off with your dad
No,
right
no,
next
no.
to you.
on the screen, there's a guy jerking off, and I'm watching. it
Why
with
were
my
you
dad.
guys watching 2 guys jerking off on the screen?
I'm going to breeze through our next topic because I don't think Owen's going to like it. I watched another movie over the weekend from around the same time, Phantom of the Opera.
That
Can I ask you guys a couple questions about Phantom of the Opera?
the
A,
Phantom of
Have
the
you ever
Opera.
seen it?
No.
No.
Okay. B, when do you think the original play came out in your head?
1950s.
2000s.
No.
Hang on.
I'm only saying that because Kevin seems
I
like
know my
he'll
grandma
never guess.
really loved Phantom.
But I
of
feel
the
like it
Opera.
was newer. I feel like it's a newer thing. It seems like it's old,
maybe,
but
80s.
it's new.
Okay, so that answer that question came out in 1988, the original Broadway play. Do you know who wrote it?
Don't say Lynn.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Andrew Lloyd
Yo.
Webber, same guy who did Cats.
Oh.
Ooh,
And then what year do you think the movie came out? The movie version of it.
2000.
95.
Yeah, wasn't that we were in grade school.
It came out in 2004. Wasn't on my radar in the slightest. Gerard
How'd you end up
Butler.
on it?
Gerard Butler plays the
Why'd you
Phantom.
watch? Why out of all these movies you decided to
I-
watch Phantom of
First
the
of all,
Opera?
I want to know what kind of night were you having before you watched this movie? Were you
That's
out
the
and then came back drinking?
No,
Or-
no. This is on the contrary. It was
Okay.
Friday night.
oh, cool.
Drinking? What is that? I read books.
No. No, I just it was a normal just night, like Friday night, sat down, cracked open a beer, and
Normal, okay, I was going to say a normal Friday night doesn't involve any drinking. For
No,
you?
no, Friday night involves drinking, and it was just, but it wasn't like I showed up home 2 a.m. from the bar and turned on Fan of the Opera. I was just looking for something to watch with Megan, and she's a big musical fan, and I asked her if I would like that, and she said yeah. So I just because
so
of all
she's
those,
seen it.
yeah, all those questions in my mind of like, what the fuck is this thing that's been on
That's
my
true.
radar? I just
Yeah.
had to, and I didn't like it. It sucked.
That makes me happy. I would have been so disappointed if you.
It was
that
very
movie.
intriguing because it's by Joel Schumacher, the guy who did like the Batman movies and a few other like really kind of weird movies. So it's
Is the movie like the play, like Hamilton, or is it live action?
it's live action.
Oh, I thought you were just saying like, is it like Hamilton in any way? Will I like it or not? Because I love
is.
Hamilton so much.
It is like Hamilton. Dennis, to answer your first question, it's live action, meaning that like it's a full cinematic like retelling of it. It's not just like them filming them on stage.
Okay. If you saw it in person, your little buzz maybe took an edible, small edible, and the Phantom of the Opera's up there singing his heart out, would you have liked it?
Well, here's the problem with it. The good songs are really good. Like the Phantom of the Opera is here.
I've heard
it's
that
pretty
song.
dope.
I know it is not a good song.
It's
pretty
that
dope.
they saved the whole title in it.
Yeah,
Too much.
A little on the nose.
As soon as someone starts singing, you're like, yeah, I get it. Phantom of the
But-
Opera. Get to the.
But it's pretty exciting when the Phantom comes out and they start doing the organ sound.
Oh, that does sound cool.
It is.
I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Like
And he looks cool with his mask.
Why does he have the mask? Is he burned?
Yes, he has like deformities. That's why he has to
Ugh.
hide in the
Yeah,
shadows.
keep that on.
But here's the problem with it. Why I couldn't get into it is it's traditional opera, meaning that they don't speak a word of normal dialogue. Everything is
Oh.
sing-songy. So like there's just all this non-rhyming singing. They'll be like, now I'm walking to the kitchen and the
my
kitchen
God.
doesn't have ketchup and the ketchup isn't here. And you're always like you're naturally always waiting for a rhyme or a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
It's just it's so
Is it
unsettling
like a
in
really
that.
deep voice too?
Yeah, it's all kind of like operatic. It's just like very
What-
extreme.
Is your
What was
guys'
that?
main?
What was that word? Operatic.
Operatic? I don't know. Might be wrong.
Is that
I feel like
I
my
might-
It
main.
sounds like a good word. I kind of like it. So you might have to coin that if it doesn't exist.
Operatic
Sounds like
that's for sure.
a web browser.
Yeah,
Um,
I kind of like it.
I think of
I feel-
Operation the game. Operation. Is it water on the knees? Operation. Charlie horses.
Holy shit! I haven't heard that commercial in forever.
I must have rewatched that recently.
I have a question. Is your guys' main exposure to opera the if you have a structural sediment and you need cash now,
Close.
call
Close.
J.D. Wentworth?
Mine is Hey Arnold. That opera episode where he's my name's Don Arnold. Would you
Oh,
like
shit.
a caramel?
Yeah.
That
is good.
And I love that song. That it's
You
dun,
came
dun,
to
dun,
France
dun,
and
dun,
some
dun,
pants.
dun, 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 dun. Okay, sorry, I'll stop that.
Oh, I think I like the opera.
That song is
Oh.
dope. And Larry David uses it a lot in his like Curb Your
Oh, yeah.
Enthusiasm. All right. Oh, it sounds like
Sign me up.
sounds like you had some entertainment this weekend with a slip and slide.
Oh God. Jack was out of town. Was he out of town, or is he? Yeah, he was staying at his dad. So we just had.
That's a
Buddy.
weird way to phrase
This
it.
is like your kid.
That's a weird way
Well,
to
I
phrase
couldn't
it.
remember why he wasn't there.
I was like,
so
oh, was he out on a business trip, bachelor party,
he was
golfing?
out of town.
If he was, I mean, there's like two options. If he was out of town, where would
friend's
he be?
house, friend's house, dad's house. I didn't know what it was. So we're
Okay,
trying
when
to
you say
find
out of
fun-
town, I'm thinking like on an airplane.
I like to
He took a
picture.
ferry. He took a ferry. He took a boat across the water.
I like to imagine he's just on like a trip to Chicago, and you and Sarah have no idea where he's at. It's like, oh, Jack's out of town this weekend, right? Yeah, he's in Chicago. Oh,
And
we
I
need to
picture a briefcase
we need to catch up with
I
him.
picture a briefcase as well after you guys found this out.
and like a watch and like a dark gray like suit.
No, not a suit.
Like
A
Fall like a long coat. Like
What
a,
is that?
Like the
Flasher's
Flasher's
liar
coat.
almost.
yeah. What do you
Jim
call a
Carrey
flasher's
liar.
coat? What do you call a flasher's coat?
Yeah, I can't think of it. It's
Fuck. I was
How
thinking
dumb are
this.
we? We can't come
Duster?
up
not a
with this word.
trench
Dust-
coat. Yeah,
Not a
it's
trench coat. Trench coat is what I was.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it is a duster as well. God, I don't know we can't think of the actual name.
How
which is
about he's wearing
crazy.
like a smoker's jacket, like a velvet
no,
red?
no,
Oh,
No.
okay.
no.
No,
That's
it's like a
Smoker's
business
jacket makes
trip.
it sound like he's at the Playboy Mansion.
Could be.
It's
You
like a
don't know where's that. You have
1990s
no
business
tabs on
trip,
him.
and he has a big watch, and he keeps checking it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's get over.
So
So,
he's
so
out-
you have a
Jack is out of
kid. Like
town.
one of two kids is out of town. Why is there a slip and slide still involved in this story?
So, Buddy didn't know what to do, and he was so bored. So, like, if a kid is by himself and they
Oh.
don't have their brother to entertain them, and they don't have friends, you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do with you. Our boat, we're having issues with the boat, so we wanted him to be outside and enjoying it. So I was like, why don't you just bust out the slip and slide? And I wanted to go to the beach. He didn't want to go to the beach. So we're like, it's too hot out. I need water sports.
Why didn't you send him to the hose lady's house?
I should have gone. He didn't care about the water. This was a me thing.
Bring your
So I had a-
doorbell and be like, "Yeah, we're actually ready now. Where the fuck are you?
No, you just
Why-
say, we're really hot. We're really hot and sweaty. And just wait until she does it.
So I busted out instead I busted out the slip and slide, and I thought that like this is a very easy thing. You just run on it, you dive, and you slide. I was more
I have to pause here
anticipating-
for a second. So you just have a
Time
slip
out.
and slide?
Yeah, we have
It's
two
just-
kids.
Like next to the
I
lawnmower?
got one
Just
too.
to
Yeah,
Is it
you
just something that people
you
have?
roll it
Okay.
up and you
They're
put it
very
away.
cheap.
Okay, got it. I don't know that.
The way
I
Kevin
know.
asked that was like, so you just have one of
Well,
these things?
I think if you don't have any kids, like the concept of owning a slip and slide is just outrageous.
Just like having a
Well,
slip and slide.
I
in
owned this
storage.
before the kids.
Did you?
No.
You use
And
it
in
all
your
the time when
Little apartment.
Yeah.
in North Dakota.
I never got my security deposit
Just-
back.
Just set it up and you just walk on it.
Just for
Uh,
me, to wrap my head around the fact that like you just, can you grab the slip and slide? Where is it? It's on the shelf in the garage. It just that blows my mind. But continue.
So I was so worried about running and like pulling a hamstring more than actually the sliding part.
How far are you running?
Well,
get
I
to the
wanted to go. I wanted to go really fast. So it's on our side yard. It's like a perfect runway for the slip and slide. And I did some stretching. I sprinted, no problems, and I go to dive, and it was probably the most painful thing ever. Having like 170 pounds just hitting the ground is.
I can relate to
I'm
that.
not built like that, so I like hit my junk pretty hard. And then I was like, all right, next time I'm going to do this, I'll try sliding on my butt, and thought that'd be easier because like baseball, that's how they slide. I mean, I guess they slide both ways, but I figured it wouldn't hurt as bad. And that hurt probably twice as much. It gave me an instant migraine. And
Oh,
I was
shit.
like I never really did slip and slides growing up, but I can't imagine. It's crazy to see that kids going like as fast as they can, then slamming
I
into the
think-
ground. And we definitely can't
yeah.
do that.
No, my kids-
Nope. I can't
ahead.
because I just did. I've been playing
So
softball.
you have a slip and slide giving me shit, and you were playing a slip and slide?
I've been playing softball as a sub. Like a guy will text me every once in a while and be like, "Hey, do you want to come play softball tonight?" Keep in
Yeah,
mind-
but I have to dress up as a Subway sandwich. Is that all right?
Why? What is
I'm a
that?
Black Forest ham sub.
I'm playing
think
as a
that-
sub. You said I'm playing as a sub.
Oh,
doesn't
okay, I get it. It took me a second.
That's stupid humor to Kevin.
I mean,
Reads that book every night.
On the contrary, I don't know the rules or the strategy behind baseball. I haven't played since I was 15 years old.
Just the bar, the game.
Okay, so the guy that loves baseball and baseball's back doesn't know how the game
I
actually
have
works.
no clue. He's trying to figure out.
I like
There's typically an 11-year-old as an
like
outfielder,
the-
and if
I
he
like the-
robs you,
I like the
it's gonna
sounds.
really fuck
Okay, well let me
fuck you up for your
let me
next
explain it
at-bat.
this way. Like when you're in
defense.
you're in left field, and I don't know like where to make the play and stuff. Like I don't know what the play is, like when to throw to second, when to throw to third. But I also don't know like I guess like as a people our age, we don't really slide all that much. And like I was running to second after a hit, and my natural instinct when I was about to be out was to jump on my stomach and slide to second. And it didn't hurt, but like people were like flabbergasted that I did that. And
Sliding on your stomach is insane, especially for softball.
but like my instinct was just like get safe, get
Yeah.
safe.
That
And
is
it
weird
just-
how it does seem like when you play that. I haven't played Last time I played was kickball like 9 years ago. But just playing that, the instinct is I need to slide.
Yeah, there was
It's
no
such a
doubt
weird
in my
thing.
mind. Like, I'll do whatever it takes to get safe on this base at this moment. And I did. And I woke up the next day with bruises all over my stomach.
Yeah, my leg's been fucked up in a different way, where my hip out of nowhere is having like excruciating pain, which has never happened. That was earlier this week, and then I did a back workout and it somehow just went away. So I'm assuming it's a nerve issue. And then after the slip and slide, my leg is all fucked up.
It is crazy.
I have a bruise on my ass.
Like when you're younger and you see an old person, like not even that old, like our age to 40, you're like, why can't they do that? It's just do it. And you don't realize like how much your body just changes, where every little thing could just throw your back out or whatever. Where when you're little and that happens, you like it doesn't even bother you.
Little kids are made of rubber.
I was so worried during like sports warm-ups that I was like, man, I gotta really stretch to make sure. Like they tell us to make sure you stretch. And there'd be times that I didn't stretch and I could sprint as fast as I can, like do everything.
Yeah, stretching
And
for
you
old
realize
people.
that stretching is not for kids. I feel like stretching
Yeah.
needs to get involved around 18 years old.
I think it's about
wait,
teaching
20.
you the discipline early, because I don't think it's a necessity as a kid, but it's about teaching you the idea of it.
I also think just like you ever see an ant, you ever take an ant, drop it from really high up, and you're like, if I was that size and fell from this far up, I would be dead. But an ant can survive.
I do think about
And,
that. And what is
my
the
kids are,
what
like,
is the physics behind that?
I think they're just so light that it's just
the air.
But
And
that's the thing. If we're so light and we're being dropped from that, like, I
no,
don't get
we're not
it.
light. My kids are like, Ozzy weighs like 38 pounds. When he hits the ground, he's like a ball.
you need to
like,
get
it
that
just
kid on
bounces.
Ozempic.
I know.
It
He
is
needs to lose some
true.
weight.
I used to jump out
It's-
of like trees at like 10 feet up.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wouldn't feel great when I hit the ground, but I would
Yeah.
be able
Imagine
to
dropping an
operate
ant
right after.
from that high. They'd be fine.
Like, my aunt would be, she can't handle that.
That's the worst feeling, when you jump off something too high and you hit the ground and like you
Ooh.
feel that shock go up your calves. That is a terrible feeling.
Do you guys remember the first time you ever lost your breath? Like you fell so hard, or like someone hit you so hard that you
No,
couldn't
but I
catch your breath?
recall it happening quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
I
sure that
remember
happened
the
to me
first time
hundreds of
it-
times in
The
football.
first time it happened, I thought I was dying because I'm like, this is
Do you
not
remember
normal.
the first time that
Because I
happened?
jumped off a swing and I landed on my back, and all the air just like came out of me, and I
Fuck.
couldn't catch my breath. And I'm like, this is how you
Fuck.
die.
I'm thinking of that feeling. It's like my body just did it right
You're-
now
and-
for a second, because that is
I can't
seriously
imagine
one
it.
of the worst feelings. Because
It's
you're
like, your
I
lungs are
don't
so
know-
tight that you can't even get air into them, and you're like,
No, and you don't know what it is either. It's such a weird pain throughout like your whole core. Fuck. Yeah, that sucks. That hasn't happened in a long time. I hope it never happens to me ever again.
next time
When
I
I-
see you, right in the stomach.
When I was in high school playing basketball, the only reason I'd get on the court is because I would take charges. And I can sometimes have flashbacks to just the concept of taking a charge, where I'm like
Oh yeah.
getting I'm just actively pursuing to get run over by a 6'5", 250
Ooh, that's
pound
kind of
person.
scary. I never thought about that.
I know it. I can't believe I did it in hindsight.
kind of a badass, Kevin.
It wasn't a
Very
lot of the audience.
humbling.
It was a great but it's just crazy in hindsight how I would be so willing to give up my body like that just to get playing time.
Did you ever get like? Was there ever one that you felt a lot or got hurt?
No, not really. I do have a dead tooth, and I have to attribute that to one of those at some point.
What tooth?
You can't tell because it cleaned up once they removed everything when I got the root canal, but one of them's definitely dead.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
they did a really good job.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. All right, next topic. And it's another guessing game for you guys. I have another favorite food, a new favorite food, rather. And I'll give you 10 guesses to get it
That's
right.
It's something
Shrimp-
like
Shrimp with marinara. Not
I'm giving you 10 guesses, so I'm counting everything you say from here on out.
Can
I'm
you give
counting
us a
as
hint?
guess. It's healthier for you.
Okay.
tomatoes.
No. 1.
Sushi.
2. No. I like sushi.
All
Do you
right,
like- okay,
who
you
was
like
closer
sushi.
with their guess?
And
Tomatoes.
potato.
Zucchini.
Oh,
No,
I
don't
haven't-
do potatoes.
I
Don't
haven't
do
tried
It's
potatoes
a
yet.
joke.
I'll have to try those.
It's a joke.
Okay, so no, not zucchini. Getting closer though.
Wow. Okay. So closer. Not
Broccolini.
tomatoes.
Not broccolini. We're on 4. You have
Okay.
6 more.
Dennis, wait, give me a fucking
Okay.
shot. You got closer with the zucchini and you went to broccolini. Is it closer because of the color or is it closer because of the
Because I didn't want to say
texture?
broccoli. That's
No more
too
hints.
obvious.
No more hints. You're on. You have 6 more guesses.
Mushrooms.
No, 5.
Roasted vegetables.
That's
It
a
is-
really large category, but I no, it's not that.
If this is gonna be just a vegetable, I'm gonna be
That's
so
That
annoyed
is
because
roasted in
like
the oven.
because a new food that isn't a food, that's just a vegetable.
Yeah.
to me.
I thought it was gonna be like
This
a new
isn't a
dish, like,
meal.
I love tikka masala now.
Yeah.
Or, curry coconut shrimp or something like
It is
that.
literally just a food.
It's just
It's not like a way of preparing something. It is
It was
just
10 guesses.
okra.
not okra. That's 7.
Is it a
Oven-
vegetable?
oven
Then
roasted
I feel like
I
we
think it's
do.
a vegetable.
Okay.
Oven roasted
God damn it,
carrots.
Kevin.
No, not carrots.
It's just gonna be a cucumber.
No,
Is it
not
just
so
a
fucking
normal ass
boring.
fucking
You have
No,
2 more.
not carrots.
I'll give you 2 more.
Eggs.
radish?
So boring.
Radish.
Ew, fuck no.
Oh, radishes
Oh,
are
that-
the
Okay,
shit.
what color
That's
is
like
it?
one of the best thing. Yeah, we got one
It's
more guess.
green.
So it was closer because of
Broccoli.
color.
Okay, the final answer. Arugula.
Didn't I say
Oh.
arugula? Oh no, I didn't say arugula.
I-
That is good.
Can't get enough arugula. I
the
I know
dressing?
that makes me laugh so hard.
I never. I don't know.
Can't get enough of
Do you
it.
put
Are
a
you
dressing
just-
on it?
So Megan one time cooked me.
Got an
She
arugula
cooked a
pizza,
meal and
didn't you?
just put like arugula, baby arugula.
balsamic
Put some
vinaigrette.
olive oil, parmesan, and lemon juice, and it changed my life. It's the first, like, it's maybe the second salad. I don't even know if you call that a salad, but my second leaf-based
That does sound
food.
very refreshing.
It is so good. I've been eating
It
it
is
with
good.
every meal.
I love that you said Megan
Kevin,
cooked
just
it, too.
imagine this. There's a pizza that they put arugula on top, or that's like a
No.
No, I would
Kevin,
still eat a
you'll-
pepperoni over that.
No,
there's still stuff you could put other stuff on it.
I don't like.
Sometimes
I
people
don't
put
like
arugula
fresh
on top of it.
vegetables on.
It's a waste.
very
Pizza's
good, in
already
my
good. Pizza's already good. You don't need
needs
to
to be
go put.
cooked. And
Kev-
lettuce
Kev,
cooked
just-
is not good.
It's not. All right, whatever.
But anyway, so
I'm
yeah,
frustrated
arugula.
about
I've been
this.
eating it with every meal. I can't, and it's so easy to just throw
It's
in
not
a
with
thing.
pizza though.
I'm not gonna. Why would I fuck up pizza? Something that's already
Yeah,
perfect by
It's
adding
not
toppings.
fucked up though. You like arugula. That's
But I'm
what I
not
don't
gonna
get.
add something to something that's already perfect.
I don't like fresh
would-
vegetables on pizza. It needs
it
to
would be
all
like-
cooked in.
Oh, and let me explain it
Have
this
you
way.
had an arugula pizza?
Yes.
Dennis?
Okay,
A little
hold on.
balsamic on top.
So I like the movie Enemy, as I've
That's not
mentioned
very
earlier.
it's really good.
I
yeah,
mentioned
okay, Enemy
I-
earlier.
I like the movie Enemy. It would be like you saying, like, "Hey, you like Enemy? Why don't you watch Dumb and Dumber at the same time and enjoy those both together?" No, they're two standalone good things.
That
You
is
don't
the
need-
dumbest thing I've ever heard. What are you
No, it's
talking
not.
about? A topping on a pizza?
It's an
It's
unnecessary.
the same as
mashup.
watching two movies at once.
Yes, pizza's already perfect. They
This is
perfected
pizza.
it with pepperoni.
I would rather have the arugula on the side.
yeah, a nice bowl of arugula. That little
Like,
thing,
let
that
me have
meal.
the arugula salad first, and then I'm diving
Okay,
into the pizza.
So Kevin's saying you're fucking up pizza by putting something on it. So the only type of pizza that is acceptable to you is pepperoni.
No,
To Kevin,
Meat lovers.
he said
meat lovers is where it caps.
you can't put any vegetables or olives.
Why would you waste it?
I like
Because
and
they're really
mushrooms.
good. It's
And
really good.
mushrooms. But cooked.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Arugula is
agree.
Taking too much.
Arugula is the only thing that I wouldn't eat cooked on a pizza.
Okay, since we're talking about vegetables, I want to hear about aura farming.
That's actually a good, pretty good segue.
That's a good tranny, Kev.
There is. So you know how
I nailed
last
that tranny.
last week we were trying to figure out what's going to be the new popular phrase and we couldn't figure
Oh.
it out. And then we landed on me telling you guys what me and the boys do. We do the flan, hitting the flan. And I was
Yeah.
like, if this gets popular, it's going to be the thing. And not even a week goes by and there is already the new thing. And I don't know if you've seen the Boat Kid aura farming. You haven't
What's the
seen
Boat
him.
Kid?
So it's some kid from, I think, Indonesia. You have to
Oh,
fact
and he's
check me
like-
on that. He's on top of the boat.
Oh,
yeah, on the
I've
front of
seen
the
that.
boat and they're riding. And he does this.
That is like the
He does
flan.
a barrel roll. He does a barrel roll with his hands, and then he like fans below it. And it's Naylor from the Guardians. He did it when he slid into second. I saw him do it. I just saw a
He's
video.
sliding,
Wiz Khalifa, yeah, Wiz Khalifa is riding a skateboard doing it. So
Oh,
it's
what is that guy?
You had me
45?
at you
It
had me
actually
at
looked kinda
Naylor
cool.
from the Guardians. I'm a baseball guy.
so you're familiar with this move then, Kevin, through
Yeah.
how much baseball you're watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time.
Kevin's
I
back and forth
slide
on
into
baseball.
second.
It's like, I love baseball. I love the sport. And then it's like, I don't know anything about baseball.
And Kevin, let me bring it up so you guys can get a feel for it, because Kevin just is picking his teeth.
We still have a number of topics to cover. Can we kill some of these? We have
But this
Emmys.
is the only reason I'm bringing this up is it is viral right now. So if you mention it, we get clips on something.
I'd argue it's
oh,
not viral because I didn't know about it.
Well, you
I've
don't
seen
even log into.
I didn't know the word. All right, Owen, can you recreate it? Can you stand back and recreate the
No,
aura?
oh shit! 1 second. Crap.
Dennis, do you
second.
want to talk about Emmys or Idaho Killers? You got to pick one right now. Gun to your head.
Oh,
Oh, they're both that good, huh?
The Idaho Killer would get more views, but I feel like you guys would be less interested in it.
I am way less interested in it. I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
Let's do the Emmys.
Okay, Idaho Killers, dead.
Poor
And
people
Owen, you
actually
have
died.
Jack White's first cell phone as your other topic.
What is? I can't hear anything. It's just the video playing in the background. Some really loud rap music. I was trying to find a video.
All right,
What were
well,
you guys
Dennis-
talking about?
Are
I'm
you
making
here?
cuts from our
can you hear us
topic
now?
list.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear
What?
me now?
Yeah. Do you want to see
Good.
the video?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let me. Did you have to approve me to share my screen or something?
No.
No.
No, weird.
No
It
approval's
wasn't
here.
like. All right. Give me a second. I'm
Oh,
gonna
well, Dennis,
potentially
while
not
Owen
hear
does this,
anything.
can you explain the Epstein list?
Yeah, so Trump says it's a hoax, this Epstein list.
But he also, at the same time, is allegedly part of the Epstein list, correct?
Yeah, actually there's a 1 minute video of documentary or like a news crew in the 90s. And it's Trump and Epstein at a party. And this party looks pretty fun.
Okay.
And Trump's like pointing people out and like making jokes. And you ever see someone do this when you tell them a joke? This is someone that you know is like, they don't actually think your joke's funny. They're just reacting. You tell them okay. Owen's playing
Perfect
a video.
timing.
Let me sit back down.
Dennis teeing up this huge thing. And Owen gets his screen grab or screen share working
All right,
exactly
can you
as.
see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not picture like an Indonesian kid or something.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh,
This
did
isn't even
you?
a good video of it?
Okay. All right, just
Hold
for
it the first
context,
second.
we're watching the Aura farming boat kid, and it's a hand motion. It's like a
Okay, Owen, just
roll
Googled
your
you-
arms.
You guys can still see this?
apostrophe. He just Googled YouTube instead of going YouTube.com.
Owen
Giving
did
Google
just
a little
Google
money.
YouTube. He's typing so fast because we're afraid he's gonna see. He's afraid we're gonna see his search history.
The first video is Squid Games Explained.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he does a little roll with his
Yeah.
arms. That is a vibe. And he's got a whole row of people
If that was
rowing
my kid,
behind
I'd be
him.
proud.
All right. So, what do we think of the?
Now just the Inception.
I think that's worthy of going viral. I thought that was pretty cool.
There's a billion video. It is a pretty cool dance.
Yeah.
He's got.
And just the vibes in general of like what's going on around it. It's just so much to not understand and understand at the same time. I like it. Oh, we cut one of your topics while you were doing that.
Oh, okay.
Jack
So,
White's first cell phone, unless you can explain that in 30 seconds.
Fuck. All right. So Jack White is a deadbeat.
My Jack White?
Yeah, your
The
Jack White
Cincinnati's
is an
own
absolute
Jack White.
deadbeat. So this guy hasn't had a cell phone
Mexico City.
his entire life, and his wife for his 50th birthday finally bought him one, and he's like, "Thank you to my wife that finally bought me a phone." I'm like, it made me so angry seeing him, like. He said, now I could finally listen to music in my car, drive by myself and park. he had to have his wife drive with him to park because she needed to use the QR codes for parking.
Oh.
So this guy
I
just
actually kind of call bullshit on this.
I don't think I do. He wouldn't allow anybody's phones into any of his shows ever. He's pretty.
And I do agree. I think in order to get to the elite level of person he is, you have to be particularly strange and like not understand. Like, have you been watching this quarterbacks on Netflix?
No.
Joe Burrow has the IQ of an 11-year-old.
Really?
Oh, really? He's that dumb.
He's
from Appalachia.
I wouldn't say that he's dumb, but he just like the things he says are like something that Jack would say. Oh, it'd be like, dude, have you guys seen fossils? Fossils are so sick. He talked about
I saw that clip. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's talking
He
about.
dresses like he's fucking 12
and they
as
do
well.
a whole thing about his fashion.
I honestly think that's a benefit because they're not overthinking things.
No,
they're not worried about. They're just like
he's me sliding into second.
fossils, and it's just all their brain is on fossils. And then
No,
it's like, football, throw the football.
I agree.
Football time.
Yeah, turn brain off, football time.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
sounds like a good
too
life.
fucking smart, and I.
You had all the athletic ability, but your brain just kept getting in the way.
Why do you
it's
think
like,
we like
what's the
alcohol
fucking
so much?
point?
Because it's the only time it turns our brain off. We just get to fucking act like
exactly.
gorillas for a fucking hour and a half.
Just like the raw, natural.
Instead of
Sometimes
just
I'm talking to Lisa. I'm like, when I'm kind of drunk and a little high, and I'm like, whoa,
bleep.
what I.
Wait, give her a phone number.
I'm like,
so you
whoa,
know
what I
Kevin
just
does
said,
it.
like, wow, that's deep. If I was sober, I would overthink what I just said.
Mm-hmm. I get it. All right, Dennis, you already explained the Epstein Files, kind of. Run us through run us through the Emmys.
No, I had something with Epstein. So you ever see the video of Trump and Epstein?
The way you tell stories, it's so like stand-up-y. You ever see?
I know. Dennis, it's like with Dennis. It's always
You've been working on it for weeks, like, and you finally get the stage. But no, sorry, continue.
I guess when I see it, I think about telling someone about what I'm seeing. So
Mhm.
maybe that's it. But you ever see the video? It's the top 10. Top 10 clips. Let me get my cards out. Throw them away really fast.
Okay, so you combined Conan, Letterman, and Leno all into one caricature. I love it.
pretty good.
So there's a video of Epstein and Trump at a party in the 90s. And it's like Trump's dancing next to Epstein. I've seen the. Have you seen this, Owen?
I haven't seen this. No.
Trump and Epstein together, basically. And Trump's like dancing. The extended video, Trump is telling Epstein a joke in this. And you ever see someone when you tell them a joke and they do this, you know that they're not like, they have a horrible sense of humor and this is what they think to do. You tell them a joke and then they bend over and laugh and like clap and then stand back up. Like, it's so funny that they're bending over laughing, but they're not actually laughing.
I get it.
Kind of like
Dennis.
smiling.
I get it. They're just like trying to get their face out of frame so the person can't see their face. It's almost like I don't know how to react.
It's like
Yeah. I get it. Wait, so Epstein's doing that?
Yeah, Epstein's doing that to Trump's joke.
I could see that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So I don't like that.
That's all you got on the Epstein Files.
Give us
That was the best take on the Epstein Files ever.
Epstein's a bad guy.
I don't like how Epstein laughed at Trump's joke.